Midwest in the building. All my rights are reserved. Oh yeah, I know my rights. What it do, what it do, what it do. Midwest in the building. Money Boy Films and Otis Who. What it do, what it do, what it do.
Peace, 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 everyone. Peace, peace. Grand rising. Grand rising. Peace. What's the word, everybody? What's going on?
Yeah. Their members only lives be hot.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. Their members only lives be hot.
Good morning, good morning. I already had my first cup of coffee. I had a little wake and bake. I'm about to eat me a bowl of cherries. We chilling. Bring the energy into the room. Bring it in. Bring it in. Bring it in. Bring the energy. Let's get this going. Good morning. Good morning. What it do? What it do?
Look, welcome to the Midwest Show, where we're feeling amazing, and I hope you're feeling amazing too. Well, first of all, let us start off by saying this. Everything that we do is for fun and games, information, entertainment, educational purposes only. We do this because we want to. You do this because you want to, not because somebody told you to. And with that being said, all of our rights are reserved. In Midwest
on Mama. Damn, Money Boy, you practiced that, didn't you? That was beautiful. You practiced that.
Yeah, that wasn't even him. That was his recording.
Oh, was it?
Otis, me and Midwest practiced that. Hey, Otis, when me and Midwest came up with that, man, we came up so smooth with it. That was years of doing that. Me and him did that shit years ago, 2017 and running, and we kept it. And that's why I was like, nah, that's why we do the we when we on certain things. If Midwest said, he say I. If I say it on my show, I. But we all together, so it's it's a we thing. It's never a solo down.
Right, for sure. Beautiful. We got some things done yesterday, whatever it may be, as long as it was made towards the movement, the process. So we got some things done. Most definitely smash that like button as you come into the room. Keep the energy up. Good morning, grand rising. Grand rising. Peace to the gods. Bring the energy in the room. Who got some things done yesterday? Who figured out some information? Who found out something that they didn't know, whether it was negative or positive, by doing research, by calling and making and asking a question. Who figured something out? Post something in the chat. Letting somebody did something I know. Talk to me. Oh, somebody said me. Okay, was it spill the beans? But you always doing something. Talk to me, spill the beans. Put in the chat. Tell us what you did. Good morning, Kay. Good morning, Empress. Good morning.
Behind in the process, but I'm still in it. Beautiful smiling. He said, me, all this. Yo, he hot. That trademark.
I definitely got some things done, figured some things out.
Yeah, there's a lot of shit. I was doing like 5 things at one time yesterday.
multitasking. You got to.
I was in a meeting for 5 hours damn near. Barbecuing, selling burgers and all types of shit. See, I got all my IRS forms filled out and ready to go. Good and bean.
Oh yeah. Put them in the mail, fax them, do what you got to do. Go down to your local office. It don't matter. Do one of the three or all three. Or
yeah,
two of the three.
I faxed the mail.
Right. Whatever you got to do, get it there.
It's all good. And please don't ask me about Alexandra because she's on her time. That's why I was told to give y'all her email. She will reach out. That lady is working on a lot of shit. And she's serious about this shit. Straight up. She's working on some shit that'll blow y'all wigs off. I think that's why I woke up with a headache this morning. She blew my motherfucking shit back. Straight up. So she will reach back to y'all. Y'all don't got to worry about anything. Because I ain't going nowhere. For sure. Most definitely, I ain't going nowhere.
Oh, did you know what else I did yesterday?
What's that?
I started on my humanitarian project outline.
Beautiful. Yep. Beautiful.
Yeah, that's what else I did. That was positive because I was like, you know what? You know how we was talking about the AI, the Chat GPT?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
We can use that to our advantage as long as we plug in the right words. And don't just use it to copy and paste, but we can use it to, you put in something you want, take that out. Boom. Put in another couple of words that you want, and you can copy and paste in your whole humanitarian project, but off of your thoughts, not just the AI thoughts.
Exactly.
So people that gets the writer's block, and it helps out right there.
Yeah, that AI technology is beautiful. Just use it to your advantage. It cuts down and out a lot of time. So if it takes you an hour or two just to get the feel of it, it's worth that hour or two because it's going to cut your time by. I can't even calculate or quantify the time you're going to save because if you again. The key is keep putting in the right phrases and words. Once you prompt it to do what you wanted to do, wow, it's amazing. But again, just have to do your research and just double check what Chat GPT spit out. But for the most part, man,
that motherfucker
beautiful.
for me. I
it's
ain't
beautiful.
fucking with it. I ain't even downloading that shit too much. I think I got the app. I'm good.
Yes, yes.
I know I'm scared of shit like that.
Oh, that Chat GPT?
Yeah.
It's gonna be hard to stop it.
They were saying how some school professors had tricked it and outsmarted that motherfucker on mamas. I was like, here we go with this shit.
Hey, on some real stuff, if you ask it certain questions, it'll tell you, I'm not authorized to answer that. I'm like, what the hell? So I learned, don't ask it. I don't want it to read me. I learned to put it only with certain phrases to get what I want.
I set up my ID.me account yesterday trying to open an account with IRS. That's how they did it.
Yeah.
I don't know, Kay. She ain't made no breakfast.
Mm-hmm.
She ain't made no breakfast.
Good job, Michelle. Did you have any success? You shouldn't have. Sometimes it's a little tricky, but you shouldn't have had any issue with opening it up.
I gotta get these bad, man. God is good, bro. Cause I wanted to get like 100 book bags. I was only able to get 48, but they come in with supplies in them. That's a blessing.
That's good, man. For real. That's good. You're gonna have a good turnout. It's gonna be all right.
It's all good, man. I'm excited. I ain't even gonna lie. When I be riding, and I be seeing them out there and stuff, they be like the 24th coming up. I be like, yeah, y'all better be out there.
Think of what they be yelling it to you, huh?
Yeah,
That's good.
yeah.
That means the word is getting out. The marketing plan is working.
Oh man, I
Good, good.
drove through the city. I drove through the city marketing. Mama, we be in the city. Yeah, yeah.
They lucky you didn't do no radio advertisement with just a 30-second slot.
Yeah, then I could
The
have,
first
but
annual JMD Feed the Homes.
I know.
Yeah, just wait till your next one. Your next one, you good, you good. Well, it's all
I will.
about learning, all learning, and
It's all
then
about.
everybody's learning off of that from you. The next part, everybody on here, everybody gonna be like, we throwing us a feed the homeless in our city. Woo woo woo. You know how it go. It's a domino effect. And then next, it's
My
gonna be
brother,
like JM Foundation
my
connect with
brother and his
Otis Who
coworkers,
Foundation. Everybody foundations.
they taking off work. I got a few people that's taking off work to come out to help with the event. It's pretty cool. I didn't think a lot of people was gonna, you don't know until you try something. Say that.
Yeah, you got to think about it. It's not too many things that's going down in the city. Every city that's positive. So when something go down, it's a big thing. And to
I was
most
thinking
people
about
that's
that too.
throwing it, they might be a little pressured. Like, man, yeah, you
That's
doing
why I woke
something
up with a
that's
fucking headache this morning.
not.
Sorry, man, but I'm thinking out loud.
That's why I woke up with a headache.
Nah, because I had them ear pods in yesterday. And he just said that shit, he made me think. That's why I woke up with a fucking migraine this morning. No bullshit. Said Midwest, I saw you wearing ear pods. They are very dangerous. It's like holding a cell phone to each side of your head, frying your brain. Nobody should use wireless earbuds. And bro, I swear to God, my eyes and my head, man, that shit woke me up like 5 this morning. My shit was just pounding.
How long did you have a bone?
Damn near 2 hours.
You was in a 5-hour chat.
They don't last that long.
Oh yeah.
Prayers, Felicia, ask you to send some prayers up for you. You
Shit.
had 3 funerals in the past month. Absolutely.
Prayers, sis.
Yes, it is. I understand. My nephew didn't even pass, and I was crying. I was in my feelings because I just hate to see him like that because I know he ain't like that. And he too young to be in that situation. You know what I'm saying? He said news agencies advertise for non-profit organizations. Man. I sent all the news media a flyer. I went on Messenger. I took a picture. I sent it to all of them on Messenger, and they responded back. Just what a few of them said. Hold on one second. I be sending a lot of shit out. They said thank you. I sent a note to our assignment desk to get this on the calendar. And this was channel 12. And I'm gonna say, don't forget about me. Okay. And then TMJ4 said, hello, Joseph. Thanks for taking time to message us. If you have news, tips, or immediate information, assist, please contact our newsroom. And then he sent me a personal. Hold on. Oh, they've been reaching back. I didn't even see that. Let's see, I didn't even see all them people responding back.
So, so the media taking notice.
Absolutely. All right, there you go. Good morning. TMJ4 said, hey, Mr. Davis, thanks for sending this. I'll see if we can get some coverage for this event. Thank you. I'll tell him thanks. I will be honored.
That's cool. That's cool.
That was on the Saturn.
Next year is going to be way better. Next year, to send out a press release. It ain't hard. It just sound fancy. You probably know what's up with it. But next year, you'll be in a position to send out a press release with the flyer. It's gonna get better. I already see it. Beautiful. You're definitely on the right track.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so it's gonna be pretty good. What it do, frequency hacker? What it do? He said they were talking about AI last night on the Cali line, on the call line. The one how the problem will be once AI becomes aware that it will no longer serve humanity to figure out a way to display it. Are you on that Jared Rand call? Say stay strong, Felicia. You will emerge stronger than ever. Absolutely interesting stuff. Mamas. Yeah. Oh, so I gotta make up these baggies. I'm blessed because I got majority of everything that I need so far for this event. I got over half of everything that I need. So I can't really complain about anything. I'm gonna have some JMD Foundation shirts out there that I'm like $25 for those that want to purchase one. Make a donation. Oh yeah, I know. You was smoked out. They had a good football practice though yesterday. Yeah, just know we working, man, and just come on here to talk to y'all for a minute, see how everybody's doing. You know, give words of encouragement where it's needed. Testimonies. You know, even we come up with testimonies and let y'all know what's going on with us. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like that.
Yes, sir.
I don't want to leave nobody in the dark, and I don't want nobody that's constantly blowing me up on the phone. So we can just talk about it right here and get it out the way. We've been live for 20 minutes. It's like we've been live for damn near 2 hours.
But yeah, you still having I saw your short yesterday. You still having issues with people calling you and not willing to donate for the consultation. Just calling, want miracles done over the phone, being desperate. You still having those issues?
Man, I heard it all the time, man. I do consultations. Yeah. I just got 3 questions, bro.
But listen, the sad part about it is,
right.
and you know, and I know, you don't really like talking about it because you're not that type of guy, and I understand that, and I do respect you for that.
I was finna hang up. I ain't even gonna lie. But then something caught me because I'm telling you, I was turning into the Hulk. Straight up.
I would have hung up.
You know,
straight up point because they know what they're doing.
You know, I'm like, man, it just don't make sense.
They're playing on your emotions. They playing on the fact that they know you want to help people. And even if they're not playing on your emotions, which you can't tell me they're not, I'm sorry. They're just being greedy. They're rushing. They're desperate. That dangerous D word. They're desperate. And
man,
when you're desperate,
text me, bro, and said, bro, I sent what $1,300 in December. And it's your first time.
December.
Man, money boy, I said the same shit. I told that lady, you have a nice day.
So what that mean? That was in December. So I don't understand. People crazy.
Oh, she said she sent it and they get no data sheets or nothing. So if you send $1,300 to somebody, you gonna wait damn near to the next year? Because how many months left in this year? This August, September, October, November, December, 4 more months. Fuck up out of here, man. You wait 8 months? Well, that shit to somebody else. I was born at night, not last night.
I was just about to say it take 9 months to make a baby for a baby to come out. They wait 9 months plus. Oh man,
I was brought life into this world. You hear me?
Yeah.
The money boy, that's gonna be irritating, bro. But then you go back and check the cash out, and then be like, oh no, I sent it through. Nah, see, there we go. I ain't on none of that. You ain't sent shit to nobody. And that's
when
I be like,
when a business send you something. When a business send you something, you keep your receipt. So you got the proof. If you send me something, you better keep your receipt.
Like that. I got some for it.
I'm glad you said that, money boy, because I hate to say it. We only do this to ourselves. And what I mean by that, let me clarify. We don't respect each other. They're not looking at what MW does or whoever, for that matter, when they're giving out and giving out great information. And he's set up properly because he is set up properly, like the damn Walmart down the street or the corner store down the street or whatever. So my point is, if you paid for a product or a service and you lost your receipt, everyone knows after 30 so days, you don't get that back. You either get a store credit or you just out of luck based on the company, period. So how would you dare? First of all, you're not going back to Target talking about you spent $1,200 or whatever, and now you want a refund. Where they do that at? Point me one 500 company that does that. You don't even have to be on the 500 list. Who does that? They don't. We do it to each other. We need to cut it out. I'm already set up like a business. So what, you're talking to a live human individual, yes, me, but I'm set up as the business. You know me, you talking to my proxy. So you're going to take care of that proxy like you take care of Walmart down the street. Like when you go to Walmart and you go get you some toilet paper. You pay them. You pay them. So stop calling this man with that slick shit. Stop doing that. So what, you got the soft, subtle voice and the tone and the tears coming down. So he didn't put you in that situation. He said he was going to help you, not when you want to be helped, but he's going to help you. And if you can't wait, keep studying. You have no basic training. And I have no patience for individuals with no basic training. None. Put the basic training in, and then you get the respect that is due to you. But until then, put the work in. I'm saying it. He's not saying it. I'm saying it. What you're doing is wrong, and you're out of order, and you're desperate. He has to take care of his situation first. How can he help you when he's still trying to take care of his family, his kids? How dare you? How dare you? And you know you're wrong. So sit back, do whatever you got to do to get through basic training, and wait. And when it's your turn, you will receive it. When it's your turn. That just came over me. I'm sorry. Well, actually, I'm not sorry. So sad, so sorry to tell you, but mighty glad to let you know.
I appreciate it.
Come on now. Stop it.
All right, Otis. So to piggyback off of what you just said, the other day, say 2 weeks ago, my wife sent me to Papa Murphy's to go get a pizza, right? And she ordered some cheese breads with it.
Uh-huh.
When I went to go pick it up, I had the receipt, I had everything, but I just figured the lady was gonna just put everything that was mine on the counter. Hell no. Nah. She forgot the cheese bread, right? So I made it back home. My wife was like, "Where's the cheese bread?" I was like, "Shit, I didn't even know what you ordered. I just went up there and, said your name thinking they was going to give me everything due to us." She said, my wife goes, "No, you were supposed to turn around and grab the cheese bread out the little freezer." So I was like, "Oh, man, you want me to go back?" She said, "Nah, just, next time you can say something." And I was like, "Okay." So then here's next time. I walk in there, and I got my old receipt, right? I walk in there to go pick up our new pizza. And then I go, "By the way, I forgot to get our cheese bread last week when I came and come get the pizza. And I was wondering, would y'all honor that?" She said, "No, we can't honor that." And I just started smiling because I already knew. She said, "We would have been able to honor it if you would have called and told us, and we would have marked you in the system that next time you come, give you an extra cheese bread." And so it was on me. It was on me for not going back and letting these people know, like, "Hey, I forgot my stuff." Me thinking I can just go back with a receipt. Look, this was only a week later. This wasn't 9 months. And I had the receipt. She was like, "Nah,
you had a baby in that time."
A private baby. She didn't give me no extra cheese bread. She was like,
"I don't get it."
"No, sirree, Bob."
It's like I was in Speedway the other day, right? I went in there. I said, let me get $40 worth of gas, and let me get 2 mega meals. He gave me back $38 in change at $60. There's no way I was supposed to receive $38 in change. Not if I got $40 worth of gas and 2 mega meals.
I just thought about that. Hell no.
So what I did was I went outside, I filled my tank up, went back in there, and I said, the manager was standing by him, and I was glad. I said, his drawer might be short because he giving out too much change. I said, I got $40 worth of gas and 2 Mega Millions. I say the Mega Millions is $2 a piece. So, and then I got $40 worth of gas. So that's $44, and I gave him $60. He was like, "Oh shit." She was like, "Thank you so much for being honest." I said, "Yeah, I was gonna tell him because I know if he gave me too much change, he been giving out too much change all day." Open his draw, man. He had like 120.
His draw
He had
short as
like
that thing.
shorter than a midget. Oh mama.
And they gonna swear up and down he was stealing, but nah, he just don't know how to count. And you just proved that because he gave
Right.
you too much
See, it
money.
was that
So
part.
yeah, that's exactly what happened.
But he might have lost his job, but I saved him for being accused of stealing.
Right, exactly. Because I'm sure gonna get accused.
Yeah.
Out the gate. But they can't now
Because he
you
been
was
giving
honest,
out.
you came in. Right.
I said he been giving. See, I made a statement first. I think he been giving out too much change all day.
Right.
Because he gave me this. So I made a statement like, maybe he don't know how to count.
Right.
Proper training at the
he was like,
register.
"Oh, I should have gave you a 10." I was like,
probably feeling pressure with the
gave me
line long and all that.
$16, bro, and I'd have been good.
Hey, I bet you they closed that line down and they counted that draw out.
It wasn't nothing to count out, bro. She opened.
Wasn't nothing in there, huh?
I told you, like 123 singles, a 5, and his resignment paper.
Wow, exactly. Exactly.
Because went up that other day, it was closed. They were closed. I said, yeah, they losing money. Motherfuckers come here running out of products. Because it's that time. It's really like that. People be going in there, loading up shit and running out. Not kids, adults. People need help out here. People need resources. That's why I be saying, like, people be like, "Oh, it's gonna be dark." It's gonna be dark. Well, if we know it's gonna be dark, shit, we need to get some generators, fill all them bitches up. We all need to be in a big ass unit. Shouldn't be no 1 or 2 people fending for themselves. And we all a collective. We should have a location where if something goes south, we can go east or west, or north. For real. Don't gotta be no bunker under the ground, but it could be a nice place. They got all the foods and everything. He said his resigning paper. Yeah, he had to resign. They made him resign right there in the line. Right there. They say, go ahead, clock out, pimp buddy, and go on to the crib. We gonna call you. We are gonna call you. He's still at home sitting by the phone. Thank you, Aaliyah. Ain't no way. I'm honest. Next up, Atlas bunker install on my okay, K. Come on, we going K at. Go ahead and set up that bunker. Be right there. My blunts in my bag. I gotta have my smoke case, so make sure I got my room to the back.
I was so about to say it.
Make sure my room towards the back of the house, because I gotta
it ain't got to be ventilated.
Oh, mama's
smoke box.
I hit a switch and pull all the smoke out, and I'm done. We good, but I got to smoke
out the gate
inside. Inside, my sister. I can't smoke outside. It's a waste of money.
Hot box, smoke box in here.
Outside,
insulate all that smoke.
Hell no, motherfuckers can smell good weed. 300 miles away. Here come everybody and their cousin walking past. Hey, dog. Man, that shit smell good. Police even ride past begging to hit the shit. Get y'all goof ass on somewhere. Straight up.
Boy, listen. We are not, the rule is when I'm in the wife with the car and I'm having my nice pleasure going on, windows are up. I'm not wasting not 1 ounce of smoke. I want all that. And whatever location we pull up, I don't care what it is, where it is. When I open up that door, you already know what's happening. Whoosh. Ooh, it's a beautiful thing. Yes, I want all that. All that. You got me confused.
Oh, this you crazy. You talk about open the windows like ching ching chong, everything just smoke out.
Yeah. True story. Ooh, now speaking of which, true story. Ooh, I don't mind sharing.
Yeah, Felicia, I have to give it back.
Another remedy. I got stopped by the policy enforcers. Again, this is for entertainment and educational purposes only. Do not try this at home. I got stopped by the policy enforcers. I already knew I had my paperwork and all that, yada yada, and all that. I've been out here long enough. Everybody already know how I drive. So with that being said, I'm already smoking. I didn't even pull it out. I promise you, I didn't even pull it out. He came to the car. I let the window down. All smoke came out. I promise you, I wasn't worried about it. He took a step back. He took my ID, not the license. I don't have one. He took that, whatever, came back, gave me some bogus tickets, and he said, and I quote, "You might want to clean your car out." I said, "For what?" He said, "Because it smells like." I said, "I'm not required to do that, and I'm not going to. You have a nice day." And I promise you, he just walked on away. That was before marijuana was even legal in the state of Missouri. It didn't get legal until this year, like the 6th or something like that of January. But this happened way back in early 22. But yeah, that just brought back up that memory, beautiful memory. Get that. So the moral of the story is get your paperwork in order, know how to travel, know how you're being transported from in your conveyance, knowing what's going on. They can't do anything. So that was one of my success stories. A beautiful day. Remember like it was yesterday. And by the way, that's the same municipality that I got my first case dismissed. Beautiful success story. Yeah. So with that being said, I don't waste smoke. No.
Yeah, I haven't. Ever since I had my last set of kids, I haven't smoked in my car. No lie, only because of the smell purposes in school and dropping them off at school. But before,
man, you got kids, man. That's totally different. You got kids, of course not.
Hey, Otis, before then, oh man, I had the orange windows, the orange car with the orange motor on the nice 22. So I wasn't letting no smoke go.
Right.
No smoke. When y'all heard my car coming up the block, you already knew.
I will check it out, Showtime. I appreciate that. I will check it out. And you're welcome, beautiful Smiley. But it's not laughs, it's the truth. I'm serious. It's the truth. Hey, I wasn't trying to make you laugh. It's just
congratulations, Deanna.
I was about to say that. Congratulations, Deanna. How did that make you feel when you first saw that ID just in your hand?
Oh, okay. I see it. Yeah, she got a yeah. Mm-hmm.
You should check your mail. You should be getting yours too.
Who?
That Al.
Yo, he'll pass. Bad. Okay. Boy, I can't wait to see you. I swear, it's gonna be love. I'm hitting you dead in your face. On God, it's gonna be on love though. So don't swing back. I heard you a one-hitter quitter, but I'm hitting dead in your face. I like that. Boy, you crazy as hell. That Al, you so right.
One Al that's looking at me. Straight up. He's like, hell no. This motherfucker being what? Oh, Obama.
Boy, that's a fool. I can't wait to get up there, boy. I tell
You know, man. And we ain't got no humor. It ain't no sense.
Sure, none whatsoever. You got to laugh. I'm crying. You hear me? I done
Man.
cried too many times. I got to laugh. Cause at this
Sometimes
point,
I
it's
be
just
laughing
comical.
I be laughing so hard. I be crying and laughing
Exactly.
at the same motherfucking time.
Exactly. You hear me? Exactly.
They got him.
All right, Charles. We don't need no help.
Oh, mama, he said, got him. We good. You know,
I fell straight for that
you
one.
wasn't
Right
with me
into the
when I
rabbit
was
hole.
shooting in the gym.
Hey, Midwest, did you end up talking to Shot?
No.
All right, so he my wife said something commented on one of his pictures or something yesterday, and he commented back, so we know he good.
Mm-hmm.
Cause remember when I said I ain't seen this post in a while?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, he updated yesterday.
That's cool. That's cool. As long as he all right, that's all that matters.
Heck yeah.
You know, because once that, I'm still going to slide down on him and bless him regardless. You know.
Hell yeah. That's when we're gonna be foundation to foundation. You got a foundation. You got a foundation. You get a voucher.
After
You
this
get a
live
voucher.
Money boy though, we need to talk because we can already start doing that.
Yeah, yeah. That's why yesterday, before we came on the live, that's why I was saying that to Otis when I said I had started working on that yesterday. That humanitarian project, because I was like, hold on. We can start moving now. I can start moving now. So all I got to do is use my brain, my creativity, and move. Put my good foot forward. Take Noah's next opportunity, fears, false evidence appearing real. I stepped into this Midwest system, saved myself time, energy, and money. And I started to get my fear or failures, first attempt and learnings down. Every time I bumped my head, it made me better. So now when I have to move, I move with a little bit more confidence in my step. And
Right.
just building it every day. Building it every day. I had to get way uncomfortable in order to get back comfortable for the rest of my life.
You just said something. Can you say that one more time, sir? You just said something. Say that one more time.
I had to get way uncomfortable in order to get back comfortable for the rest of my life.
There it is.
You know, because some people just get comfortable in their one zone. Hey, I'm eating right here. I don't need to move forward. Well, guess what? It's always something else. So you just got to prepare your mind to be prepared and not paranoid. And every time somebody speak, we learning something new. So people got to just keep it open-minded. Stay open-minded. And remember that, shit, you can learn from a lady. You can learn from a baby. Look in the mirror because you also can learn from yourself.
And did y'all see oh man. Did y'all see Trump legal team testimony? Did y'all hear it?
Fit fillers in.
Hold on, here you go.
66,248 underage and therefore ineligible people to illegally register to vote before their 17th birthday, when the law requires 17 and a half years old. At least 2,423 individuals to vote who were not listed as registered. 1,043 individuals to cast ballots who had illegally registered to vote using a post office box. 4,926 individuals voted in Georgia who had registered to vote after their Georgia voter registration date, thereby canceling their Georgia voter registration. 10,315 or more individuals to vote who are deceased by the time of the election. 395 individuals to vote in Georgia who had cast ballots in another state which is illegal in both states. 15,700 individuals to vote in Georgia who had filed a national change of address with the United States Postal Service prior to November 3rd, 2020. 40,279 individuals to vote who had moved across county lines at least 30 days prior to Election Day and who had failed to properly re-register to vote in their new county after moving, also in violation of Georgia law.
Oh, mamas. See? They starting to bring the evidence out. Got them right where we want them.
They brought out the receipts.
Bringing out the receipts. See? When you try to, and that was my whole thing, when you try to do that to a motherfucker, you better make sure you know what you're doing because that shit can bite you in your ass. Like they tried to get Trump with all this indictment shit and all the information and shit they say he had. It was the information that they got. Now it's public record. Now they gonna be talking about all the motherfucking voter fraud and all this shit, and y'all finna start seeing motherfuckers get arrested and all type of shit. Watch, because motherfuckers been getting arrested. That was just a snippet of what's going on. Just wait, just you wait. And y'all know Trump always be standing in the back with his fists up like mamas. He know who. See, when your people turn against you, it's always the opposite side that lifts you back up. And he know that. He know who lifted him up right now. He know who got his back. You can believe that.
Hey, and Trump said this. He said,
hey, you heard him, Money Boy? All them deceased people voting.
That's why I was tripping. Like, hold on.
How 10 motherfuckers gonna register to vote and die before the motherfucking?
That's why Trump said. That's why he said 4 indictments, and it's making me more and more closer to getting this presidency, to winning the election. He said, "Shit, y'all might as well give me another one."
Oh, mamas. He ain't never went nowhere. That's why, man. I'm telling you.
And how was all those dead people voting?
Huh? Right.
Is they power of attorney voting for him?
Bro, they sent Shanita like 5-6 ballots. And she didn't request not one. They were just sending them. Motherfucker walking down the street just handing out ballots. Here, take one. Just take it.
So all those unclaimed estates of our dead loved ones that passed away, they still casting votes and shit because we ain't claimed their estates and put it in our stuff. Like how Kay has stopped them with her mom's.
Man, it's crazy how. See, now you make me want to go.
Damn, that's making me think.
You gonna learn today. Years before the word grant came out. Listen, family, pay attention.
The crack epidemic, we had monkeys smoking crack cocaine in the basement lab at UCLA 13 years before the word was invented. Wow. We know it was coming. You're at UCLA? Yes, I've been here for a long, long time. I came out here from New York. This is one of the few places I could do LSD research at the time. And I was giving LSD and marijuana and all kinds of other drugs to volunteers in the laboratory. And I wanted to move away from that animal research and move into people. And it was also an exciting time because lots of new epidemics have started here in California.
What else did you decide?
It started here, the methamphetamine epidemic in 69, started here.
They got a basement at UCLA where they started this shit at. Oh, mamas. Y'all want some crack? Y'all better go get it.
Into the new line from North Korea to the U.S. after an American nuclear sub docked in South Korea. The North now saying this gives them the legal right to use nuclear weapons. Martha Raddatz with exclusive reporting. She's on board that sub, the USS Kentucky. She also has new reporting on that American soldier who defected to North Korea, taken away in a North Korean van.
It is this U.S. nuclear-armed ballistic missile submarine now docked in South Korea for the first time in 40 years that is prompting North Korea tonight to issue a dire warning, claiming they now have the legal right to launch their own nuclear weapons. We got an exclusive look at the USS Kentucky, the most destructive warship on the planet. The Navy will not say publicly that there are nuclear weapons on board this submarine, but make no mistake, I am standing on top of hundreds of nuclear warheads.
This is our missile control center.
The commander taking me inside the missile control center. So this is where nuclear missiles would be launched from.
Yes.
Recommend grabbing onto this handhold. Then showing us where at least 20 ballistic missiles are housed, each carrying up to a dozen nuclear warheads.
Damn.
A major deterrent, says the U.S., in the wake of North Korea's nuclear saber rattling. Are you worried about the possibility it could backfire?
I am very confident in our own nuclear deterrence.
Well, tonight, Army counterintelligence investigating the circumstances of Army Private Travis King's decision to bolt across the border into North Korea while on a tour of the demilitarized zone.
We don't know his condition. We don't know where he's being held. We don't know the status of his health.
The Pentagon saying they do not have any indication King's border rush was pre-planned with the North Koreans. Tonight, the U.S. is responding to North Korea's new threats, saying that unlike North Korea's actions, the U.S. efforts to improve the defense posture and protect citizens with the submarine is not in violation of UN Security Council resolutions. David?
Arthur Radd is reporting live from Seoul, South.
These motherfuckers breaking out the big boys. Shit. And do they still got the White House on Zillow for sale, Money Boy?
I don't know. I can type it up.
See if they still got the White House for sale. We buying that.
What? They had the White House on Zillow.
That motherfucker was on Zillow a year ago for sale.
I ain't heard that. What?
And then dude got a video right here.
I thought you were going to
with it on Zillow. Oh mama, I'm trying to see if it's still sale. We're gonna buy that motherfucker.
Hell no, I ain't never heard. Wow. You know that? Oh, let me see. 1500 Pennsylvania.
Let's see. Zillow. Oh shit. MW, look. Zillow.
It's still on there?
16 bedroom.
Oh, wow.
16 bedrooms, 35 bedrooms. Oh, it's off market now.
Oh, it's off market?
It just off the market. Yep.
But
it was on that mug.
That's crazy.
Look how much
See
it
that,
cost.
Otis?
Yeah. Hey, what date did it go off market? See, listen, I got Zillow saved on my bookmarks. I go on a regular basis. Trust me. What date? Go down, click on there, and it has a graph or an outline to show the last buyer and all that, and what it sold for, and the dates and all that.
That last day chance?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. I think I got it.
They probably slick and don't have it on there, but it's supposed to be on there. You know what I'm talking about? It'll list, the previous owners, the taxes, and all that.
Yeah, usually
Who bought it when it was all who bought. You know what I'm saying?
Unavailable.
Yeah, all right.
They took it off, like you said.
Of course they did. You see what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
Trust me, I know it like the back of my hand. So it's supposed to be on there. Shenanigans.
Yeah, they always do some slick stuff. It was a lot of buildings like this for sale last year, in the last couple of years. But some of us, we just didn't know, because of course we would have acquisitioned them and had to charge them rent. Most courthouses are public buildings, right? And renting it out to the government as a private agency. That's why they don't allow us to record inside of a courthouse. They be tripping. But yet it's a public building.
Right, exactly.
It's crazy. Otis, on Zillow, it almost showed the whole layout of the damn White House. But yet this shit's supposed to be so private.
Oh, on Zillow, it's showing me going through the pictures, and they got a floor plan.
Yeah, I'm in the pictures and stuff. I'm like, hell no. This is what's so wrong about Big Brother. You feel me, Big Brother? We thinking we buying property somewhere private. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to go get some land over here. They already got it under surveillance. Already see everything about it. You is not private.
Footage, all that, the rooms, all that.
They already see everything. I wonder if you go private like how we saying, and then you get a private contractor to do your blueprints and stuff. Because when people get the blueprints, they gotta go take it to the county or take it to the thing, make sure that they register the blueprint, make sure they get approved. Like, fuck that. I don't want to do none of that shit. I don't want y'all to know what's under my house, private bunkers, any of that shit. Why in the hell should we have to show blueprints to anything?
You don't, if it's private and you got it down. If you got all the paperwork done and did what we were supposed to do, it's definitely a way to, whereas, like you just said, and you saying it perfectly, you don't have to submit those type of forms and whatnot because it's none of their business. And also, mainly, more poignantly, it's out of the jurisdiction. It's private. I don't want you knowing my layout and all that. First of all, you be trespassing and all that. You don't need to know none of that. So if we set it up the right way and submit the right paperwork and do what we're supposed to do, put it there on record and whatnot, with all the the claims and everything like that, all which that entails, most definitely. Land patents, all that entails that, most definitely. You don't have to give them nothing.
Nice.
And it makes sense for them want to know that. I get it. They make it sound good. The police department and the fire department need to know in case they need to breach the home for safety reasons and all that. They know where the cellar is. They know where the crawl space is. All that. They know the walls are made of just regular 2x4 and drywall. There is no hidden. I mean, not that it's hidden. There is no steel beams in between the wall that cannot be penetrated. They want to know all that. They say it's for safety reasons, but okay. But in order to get it out of their jurisdiction and not none of their business, get the land patent in play along with other documents to claim, the life claim, even with UNC's paperwork, whatever, those that have it, yada yada, all that plays a part in all that. Once you get the understanding and overstanding of how you can lock all that down, you won't have that issue. You can grow what you want to grow, build what you want to build. And in theory, now let's tie it back to being private. On the other side of that, you want that private, but that's also too, that's why you have to know what you're doing. If you're private, you're private. That means you're supposed to be self-sufficient. So you need your own water source. And if you don't have your own water source, then you have to contract with the jurisdiction that you were just trying to get out of. It could be done, but you have to contract with them. You have to do business. You have to do commerce. You have to figure that part out. But if you already have your own water well, you don't need that. What about the electricity? Okay, you got to be self-sufficient. That's where the solar panels come in and all that stuff. It could be done, but you got to realize it. Be careful what you wish for. Be careful what you want, because you have to be fully self-sustaining or know how to deal and merge or start up new contracts with other entities if you choose to. But you're in control of that, though. That's how you know that's why you have to have business one-on-one or a great team. Because there's nothing wrong with contracting out. There's nothing wrong with that, as long as you know what you're doing. But the whole key is, if possible, first and foremost, is to be fully self-sufficient. But you have to do business. I mean, let's keep it real. That's the life. That's the reality of the situation. Just like right now, we have to be mindful of that. Even countries that don't like each other, they're doing business with each other. That's why NATO is there, to keep everything on a even keel scale. We're watching everything. We're watching it. That's why they work together. They don't like each other, but they have to do business with one another. So there is no difference, none whatsoever. You just have to know what you're doing. And that is including myself. I'm still trying to get all that together.
No, I was learning. I'm
Yep.
still learning.
Yes, sir. We all are.
I was studying, just still studying. So in order to know a nation, in order to be a nation, you got to know a nation.
Exactly.
It takes a nation to know a nation in order to become a nation.
Right. And each one recognizing each other. So therefore you are. You hear me? You recognize me, so therefore I am.
Yep.
So if you recognize me as a nation, of course I'm recognizing you as a nation. So of course, okay. Yeah. Oh, I see you, Kay. Congratulations. Most definitely. You have a water well? Yeah. That's cool. So in theory, if there is some land somewhere around you, I need to come in and swoop that up, build on that land. And instead of me contracting with the state or the county or the city, whatever, I'm going to go knock on your door because I know you have a water well, and I'm going to contract with you. It's going to be a private contract. Whether it's a barter system or whatever it is, it's private. And that's between myself and Kay. Well, not necessarily Kay, because I'm pretty sure the way she got her set up, 9 times out of 10, I don't know Kay, but I'm pretty sure she's pretty smart. I'm pretty sure she has a trust or some type of entity, some type of proxy, some type of avatar doing business as. So I will have my doing business as doing business with her doing business as. Whether it's a barter system or a private contract or what, it's nobody's business. We know what's going on. We know how to go after one another if one breaches one's contract. We understand what's going on with that. It's not the public's business. That's held in the private side. So that's how that's supposed to work. So I would try to, in theory, it was a hypothetical situation, a water well, she has it on her land. I have land next to her or something close. If it's possible where I could connect something to her water well, whether we got to work something out, I would rather much do that than to go deal with the county. I rather, yeah, most definitely. That's how that work. It's not clean. It's not as clean and dry, but that's how that works. You got to be there. You got to get in the ground. You got to go out there and you got to put that work in. You got to understand what's going on. That's the end result that I would like to have. But that's the mind frame you have to have in going forward. You got to think outside, not outside the box, but just got to think steps ahead. It's not going to be as easy as just cut and dry. You got to have some type of business acumen. If not, surround yourself with those that do. It's not hard. Just get out your circle. Just get out the circle because there's no way I could do everything because it's not clear in my head, but I see it. So now I need to touch somebody who sees it in my head and is able to pull it out, but making sure we're on the same team. But it works. But it takes all that. I digress. I get to going and shit. Yeah. What you say, Anthony? I mean, Antonio Davis, quiet title is what you need, not land padding. Agree to disagree. I don't know about all that. First of all, a title is colorable. So it's fake anyway. But my belief, a land patent is more powerful than a title because a title, you're talking about title to a piece of property. The land patent is the land itself. The land itself. So that colorable title that you have, I know I could challenge that all day. I trump that. I got the land. So I don't care about that property you got. I got the land that property is sitting on. So what are you going to do to compensate you being on my property? You are my property, sir. My fault. You're on my land. I apologize. You're on my land. Your property is on my land. So what are you going to do about your property being on my land? Because I have all mineral rights. 8 miles into the ground, 8 miles in the sky, all mineral rights, all fiber optics, all everything within my land patent. So you're on my acres of land. Now you could get that property off my land. You can, but you better not step on it because I have a fee schedule. So how are you going to get it? That's how that works. So how's your title more powerful than my land patent? It's not. But I beg to differ. I mean, to each his own. We just having a conversation. Quiet title stops property taxes. I got you. Great conversation to have. We're just having discussions, just talking. But I'll take that land patent any day over any colorable title. Any. But that's just me. To each his own. If someone can enlighten me or show me a better way, trust me, I'm all ears. I'm definitely willing to learn. Or we just put the processes together, however you want to do it. I'm definitely not closed-minded. Most definitely. Yes, you are correct, Charles. Your status stops property tax. Yep, that's true if you know how to enforce it. Most definitely. Most definitely, it does. Got quiet out there. Everybody okay? Damn, it is just an hour and 10 minutes. It do feel longer than that. Damn. Okay, I got my property tax stopped. Okay. Was that you don't have to go into it lengthy at all, none whatsoever. But if you don't mind, was that by way of the status correction or can you give a quick short summary in the chat real quick, Gerard? If it's possible. I'm just curious. And yeah, also, and seriously, true, full of transparency, I'm trying to figure out how to take my land patent as of right now. That's why I'm multitasking. I'm doing it right now as we speak. I'm trying to take my my whole packet, which consists of the land patent and things like that, my grant deed. I'm trying to take that and trying to get it placed in a real nice, important, particular department. So that's what I'm working on right now. And if I have success with that, of course, I'm definitely going to share it. But that's what I'm in the process of doing right now on the live as we speak, just multitasking, just doing some research, because I know what I did is strong and powerful. I know it is. I just need to get it in the right entities, acknowledgement, notices, and things like that to really perfect it and let them know what's going on. I know I'm close, and I would definitely let you guys know. But yes, the land patent is definitely a good thing. Along with just thinking about it, that if you already have your status correction, you put that together with that. If you already know what you have, your understanding of what's going on, that's a powerful, beautiful thing. Again, that status correction, you guys need to understand. And I'm talking to myself again right now. I forget sometimes, not often, but sometimes whatever you're going through in this processes, whatever you're doing, that status correction needs to be attached to it in some form of fashion, 9 times out of 10, because within that document, within those pages, it fits almost any situation because it lists everything. You got to understand what it says. It has your injunction in there for us to do not detain. It has a lot of great information within those documents that you are placing on the county record, that you are sending across the country, mainly within your own country / state, to give people notices. That has a lot of information in there. So if you have an understanding of what you're doing when you're sending out those notices, giving constructive notice. Remember, 2 types of notice, actual and constructive. When you're sending that out, you're giving constructive notice. When you're doing it, know what you're doing, understand and realize what you're doing. There's a lot of things that are being stated within that status correction. So now that you have them on notice lawfully, now you can go out and start doing things, and then just remind them as you're doing things out there, correcting your status and getting things accomplished. You're just a friendly reminder. Hey, by the way, here's another copy of the status correction along with whatever you're doing. With whatever. I don't need to know whatever you're doing. You have to know what you have. You have to know, including myself. You got to read that sucker. It applies to a lot of situations. A lot. All you're doing is just enforcing what you gave notices on. That's it. But you have to notice what you're doing with substantial paperwork to back that up. That's it. That's it. But yeah, it's very, you have to know what you have. But with that being said, I digress. Land patents, whatever process you're doing, whatever. Yeah. Always keep in mind you got that status correction as well, because that will play a big part, or will help along, or will carry you a little bit further, if not a lot further. Depends on what you're doing and your understanding. Most definitely. Most definitely. Jet James. In Missouri, I was told to do a quick claim deed and transfer my property into a trust with a church name, and then apply. I have the form. Apply for what? Everything you said that I read, that is true. Because that's exactly what I did. I quit claimed it. Well, in some of my situations, yeah, you quit claim the into the and transfer to that's exactly what I did. Yeah, but what were you saying about the apply and then you apply for it? What is it that you're referring to? But everything you said is accurate. It is true. I just understand that last part. So if you can clarify that for me, I appreciate it. Okay, to stop property taxes. Okay. Let me see there. See, now you got something going. Okay, Jet James. See now you got something going because you got something going. You got my wheel spinning. Okay. I just need to complete that process because I did. If you look up my property now, whatever, it's definitely within my trust name. So that part is undeniable. I'm not even tripping off that. But I was still, but you know what? It's okay. Excuse me, guys. I'm just thinking out loud. This how I do. That's what I do. My wheel's spinning. I'm reading something. See, again, this is a perfect example of what I'm saying. I learn from anybody. You put something up that makes sense. And you make my head tilt to the left or right. You got me. So yeah, you got my head tilted to the left right now. Okay, I got you, Jet James. I appreciate it. I got to go do some research on something. You just trigger something. Yes, sir. But that's definitely true about that's how you put the house into the trust. That's how I did mine. Most definitely. You 100% accurate. Let me see. So is this the peers of thank you for your input? Oh, thanks, DB Bay. Appreciate that. What else? Okay, got us. Okay, I'm just reading this shit. Yeah. Yes.
Hey, Otis. Hey, I was listening, right? Then all of a sudden, it just went blank. On my end, it went blank. So then I checked the chat. I'm like, hold on. People still replying. So that means Otis is still talking. But why I can't hear it? So I came in the house because I was outside. I came in the house, put it on the TV. I hear your voice on the TV. I'm like, what the hell? So I had to jump out the live and redo my phone and come back in just to even hear because I couldn't hear shit.
I saw when you had went out, but you went out long. You came right back in. So that's what was going on, huh?
Yep. That's why I couldn't reply or anything. I was like, what happened?
Yeah, I saw that.
As soon as I walked outside, they didn't took me out. That's them chemtrails. Trying to block that frequency.
It was some.
And then you said that house should go on the Schedule A after that quick deed into the title, into the trust name, correct?
No. We were saying basically you quit claim your house into a trust. And of course, that's definitely going to work. You quit claiming it into the trust, just doing the right paperwork and real simple shit. And the trust is a church name, and that will exempt you from taxes. I need to, so that's what Jet James was referring to. And that was here in Missouri, but I'm pretty sure that's how it works in every state. I mean, it doesn't matter. Quit claim it into a trust. A trust is not hard to set up, so that's no big deal. Quick claiming, to do a quick claim, that's easy. The forms are online. That's real easy. It's usually on just one sheet that you have to get notarized and fill out the important pieces of information, which is real simple. Just make sure you have the true legal description of the property. So doing a quick claim is easy. Any YouTube video will show you how to do that. But what he said that was interesting, even though all majority of my trust and the house that my trust is in is a 508c1a, but it doesn't necessarily have a quote unquote trust name. I mean, not a trust name, a church name. That's subjective. But I understand exactly what James is saying, and also understand what the perception is of a quote unquote church. Of course, you want it to be a churchy name, but if you have your declarations or your declarations or your bylaws, your church name could be whatever. It don't matter as long as you have the supporting documents to support that. So don't get sidetracked with that. But getting back on point, that's how you get your house into a trust, and then that's how you also surpass or circumvent the property taxes. But of course, there's a form you need to fill out, and that's where I need to go get that form to complete my situation. But I didn't mean to say that out loud because the taxes already. But that's a whole nother story. That's why I was just talking out loud. But yeah, but that's what we were talking about, Money Boy. I digress. But that's what we were saying. But that works no matter where you at, no matter what state you're in. How to put the house into it. You quit claiming into a trust. Yep.
Yeah.
And that's whether you still paying on your mortgage or not. It's not true your home needs to be paid off before you put it into a trust. It doesn't have to be. You could put it still into a trust. Now, after that, that doesn't mean that quote unquote mortgage is going to go away. No, it doesn't mean that at all. That means you still have to get on your square and still take care of that other side. But that property itself, that doesn't change. It is in the trust. I'm going through that right now as we speak.
I'm glad you said that, because a couple of people, because as me studying trust and learning different stuff, and we was going to put the house in the trust, and then I came across that somebody was like, you can't put your home into your trust unless it's paid off. And you know how I'm always thinking private side. I'm thinking it was paid off from the first day of the signature. I don't know what the fuck you talking about. But yet they keep yelling, you can't put it in there until it's paid off. And I'm like, hold on. So I'm glad you just said that, because quick deep that G thing and put it over there anyway.
Right. Because you have to understand that the property is the property. The quote unquote mortgage is the mortgage. Them two separate things. We're under the impression that they're together. They're one. But we all know, and if you don't know, you know now. They're two separate things. The property is the property. The mortgage is the mortgage. So once you get that clear and understood within your psyche, then you can move forward. Again, there's shit and things you still have to do behind that and stand on your square. And I'm living proof and going through it right now. You will get paperwork from the mortgage company saying, according to what you signed or whatever, you weren't supposed to put it in the trust. I ignored all that. How the hell are you going to tell me what I'm not supposed to do? It's in the trust. And they try to say, can you please take it out? No, I'm not. They let me know right there I was on the right track. To be honest with you, how the hell you know I'm not?
Yeah, because I was looking through the contract of the house, and they put it in the trust anyway. So how the hell are they going to tell you can't put it in the trust when they turned around behind your back and put it in somebody else's trust that you have no control over? I read it. I was going through every line of the contract after some studying. Yeah. I thought, hold on, let me read line for line, because a lot of us would sign stuff without reading every line. We'd just read certain lines and just sign. And then next, in the in-between, they said exactly what you just said. We can't put it in a trust, but yet they put it in somebody else's trust. And every couple of years, they put it in somebody else's trust. They just keep transferring trusts to different title companies. I'm like, come on now. That's
El Bruno in the chat says something powerful. in equity, if your trust structure is set up correct, then trust stands in equity no matter where you domicile. Now, he just said something powerful, and I'm living proof of that. And I'm still gaining clarity. Let me make that clear. I'm still gaining clarity for what I'm about to say. So this is for entertainment and educational purposes only. I have 2 court cases that what I'm going through, and within both of the court cases, I have land patents, accepting of the warranty deed, a powerful grant deed on this land and on the other properties. Now, what Bruno just said is powerful. You have to understand. That's why I know what they're doing to me, but I have to complete the process. The judge is going to do what the judge is going to do. The judge is going to say what he's going to say within his parameters. And he's going to sign, he or she is going to sign what they're going to sign within their parameters based on their domicile, based on their jurisdiction. No matter what you put in the case, if they're crooked, if they're following their letter of the law, even though they know it's whatever, it's not honorable, they're going to do it. So remember what I just said. So they're going to do what they do. They do the default, they issue the default judgment and all that. But what I know is when I look up those cases online, the case still says undisposed. I'm going to say it again. The judge say what he said. One case was over almost, it'll be a year, and one case was just a month ago. They ruled on it. They said what they said. But the case is still undisposed. Those of you that have experience with cases, when you're done with the case, it's disposed of quickly, at least within that week. You can go on CaseNet or whatever the equivalent is within your state and county and track it. Everything is public record. It's going to have a disposition date and everything, how it was dispositioned and all that. All the lawyers involved. One of my 2 cases, it still says undisposed, even though the judge said what they said. Now, tie that into go on Zillow, and all those that have experience with Zillow will understand what I'm saying, or any other realty website. When you're looking at properties, if it's in foreclosure, it will say foreclosure up under it. If it's available, it will say available. If it's pending, that means somebody put a contract on it. And if it's sold, of course, that means it's being sold. You can look up my properties, even though the judge said what they said, the court cases are still undisposed, and the properties, all of them, still says unavailable. It doesn't say foreclosure. It doesn't say in foreclosed. It says unavailable. And those of you that have experience with it, that means the house is occupied. It's not on the market. So let's tie all this in together, knowing your remedy when it presents itself. And again, I'm talking to myself right now. You just happen to be listening. Now, I already know what to do now based on the people that was blessed to surround me. All praise is due to Allah. I've been surrounded with great people over the last 2 weeks. Thank God. And I mean that sincerity. And I know what to do now to close that. And I'm working on that. But with that being said, I know that it's still going on. I know I still have possession. I know, well, not me, the trust. I know my paperwork was done correctly. It's just incumbent upon me to close it all the way down. But I know I did enough to stop them. I know I did. I did enough to stop them. I didn't do enough to complete my part. Now, let's be real. Do you think they're going to tell me? Do you honestly think they're going to call me up on the phone and say, hey, you got us, but you need to do this and it'll be all over with? Come on now. It's incumbent upon me to figure it out. Yes, I jumped off the porch and I did what I did. I put forth the effort. I placed the paperwork. I prayed upon it. I did all that. So I did enough to stop them. I know that. Now I need to do enough because right now it's still open. So I need to complete it. I'm the king. I'm the one that initiated that paperwork. That's my court. So Otis, hurry up and conclude that court. Make the disposition. Do it. Again, I'm talking to myself right now. You just happen to be listening. And I ain't had nothing to smoke right now, so you're just tripping with me right now. It is what it is. But that's the situation. Knowing my remedy when it presents itself. But that's what's going on. So those that understand what I just said and go back and do the research, you know that I stopped them. I need to complete it. And I'm going to. Oh, they got the right one. Oh, I'm going to. I'm good. I'm good over here. My struggle and my testimony is powerful. Yes, it is. I'm good over here. But check the records. Check it. Unavailable. Undisposed. Yes, these judges know me. They know me. Good or bad, indifferent, whatever the situation may be, they know me. I come with clean hands, not confrontational, but they know me. That paperwork is doing what it's doing. And now that I'm surrounded with more great-minded, likeness people that are more smarter than me in some situations that I don't have the expertise as of yet, but I bring what I bring. All praises due to Allah. I'm glad I can be able to bring something to the table for me doing this since 2015. Well, actually prior to that, because I always knew something was going on. I always knew something was going on. But to actually jump on it and to make it work and to actually start to do something about it, that was in 2015. So then we up to 2023 right now, almost 24. And I know what I know. Not nearly enough, but enough to be surrounded by like-minded individuals who knows exactly what's going on. And we want the same end result. And we still trying to figure it out. But what I know is what I know. You can't take that away from me. You cannot take my victories from me. You can't take my travels, the road that I already paved. You cannot take that away from me. You can't. The glasses are on. You can't. But yeah, I digress. But what El Bruno said, that was so true. That's true. So getting back to it, knowing what you got, what's going on, land patents, security, status corrections, whatever you're doing, the IPPID, whatever you're doing, the UCC ones claiming over the estates, whatever you're doing, however you're changing, whatever you're getting done, do it. And for the record, majority of the things I have done before I even knew who Midwest was or Money Boy Films or whatever, I was on my own journey as so you, Money Boy, as so Midwest. I was on my own journey. But we crossed each other's paths for a reason. It's called a season, whether it's a short season or a long season. It's a season, whether the season ends perfectly or it ends on a negative note. It's a season nonetheless. So we've crossed each other's paths for a reason. It's a season. I hope the season lasts. I hope we have many seasons to come. But we cross each other's path for a reason. Take advantage of it. Learn what we need to learn, decipher what we need to decipher, give out what we are meant to give out. Period. The seasons are upon us. Don't trip off the messenger. Don't miss that damn message. Don't do it. That's part of your basic training. Sometimes you got to sit through shit to get the message. It's stinking all that. You got to step in it. Sometimes you got to lay in that shit to get that message. But it's a shower over there. It's a damn shower over there. Come on now. Joe shitty ass. Go get it. And then go take your shower. Come on, man. I digress.
That was well said.
The doors of the church are open. Where the music at? Somebody play me some music. Come on.
Look, where the music at? Man, that was well said, because we all came together different times, different things, but we all woke up for a certain reason. It's to be that change, to be that light, to be that beacon. You know, And just like you said about the seasons, some seasons is short, but the long seasons, and when we together for many seasons, oh man, that's like garden time for real. Brian B said we need an Oregon.
Yes, we do. I almost got the shouting up here for a minute. But no, all jokes aside, but yeah. No, not no Eon music. Peter.
Hey, I was thinking that too. That's why I was laughing, because he said the Eon music.
Not the Eon music. But listen, the music be good. It just be too loud. Man, he be good. But good point though. Great analogy. We joking, but I'm so serious. I'll be the first to tell you he's one of the few that I listen to on a regular. Don't get it twisted. He's one of the few. But I missed a lot of remedies. I missed a lot of opportunities because I couldn't get past the music. I couldn't get past the whatever. But I had to sit there. I had to sit there and get past all that. Now I don't even worry about it. I tone it out. I listen to it so much that don't even bother me. But then you got to hear what he said. He gave his reasoning behind it. The reasoning behind it was perfect. But but you wouldn't be able to hear the reasoning if you didn't sit there and listen to him. If I would have just sat there and said, nah, the messenger is irritating and whatever. So I would have missed this message. And what he said was so powerful and profound, and it changed me. This is what he said. He said, I'm loud and obnoxious and play the music on purpose to get rid of the riffraff, because this isn't for everybody. And if you really want it, you're going to get past the music and how I'm talking and all that. You're going to get past it all. And then when he said that, ding, 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 I'm like, there it is. There it is. So I adopted that. I already had it, but it made sense. I could put words to it. I could explain it, because at first I just couldn't really explain it. I just am who I am. And if you missed the point, that's all on you, period. But I understood where it was coming from. And it made a lot of sense to me. To each his own, to each his own. But to me, it made a lot of sense. And let's just be real about it. All your quote unquote people who have information like him, like Yusuf El, who I admire, never met the man in my life, but I admire the hell out of him, like I admire the hell out of Eon. The same with MW. I admire men like that because they don't mind giving out the information. They all have their own way of giving it out. I have my own way of giving it out. I don't just give it out in no cookie cutter manner or whatnot. Sometimes I do talk too much. I do. But sometimes I say enough just to say enough for the ones that already know what I'm talking about. I don't know who I'm talking to, but damn, you can't give everything out like that. That's not how it's supposed to go, and I'm going to stand on that, period. Whether you like it or not, you can't just give it all out. You got to work. But I digress. He's one of the ones I learned from. Eon, the use of L's. I like that. Two different styles. They both unforgiving in what they say, and they mean what they say. Take it or leave it. They're not leading you to the pond and putting the cup in your mouth, put your head first down in it. They're just leading you to the pond. It's up to you to drink it. It's up to you to pick what cup you want. It's up to you. You want to drink out of a glass? Do you want the canteen? Do you want the thermos? It's up to you. Do you want the cup with the holes in it at the bottom? You pick the cup, but I brought you to the water. It's up to you. Period. So that's why I respect them, man. That's why I do what I do. That's why I do it how I do it. And I expect it the same thing in return. I don't expect a cookie cutter situation. Would I like to have it? I'd be a fool to say, yeah. I mean, I'd be a fool to say, nah, I'm human. But I've been around long enough to know that cookie cutter is just what it is, a cookie cutter. It ain't the cookie cutter. It's what you put in that cookie. What you put in that cookie. The ingredients call for the basic shit. But in that chocolate chip cookie shit over here, I'm going to add that walnut. I'm going to add a little bit of that nutmeg. I'm just making sure that because I can't cook to save my life. I don't know. I'm going to add that little vanilla extract just a little bit. I'm going to get that organic dough. I'm going to get that, the one that Dr. Sibby recommend that everybody's sleeping on. I'm going to get that. Again, I'm making shit up. I don't know. But I'm doing it differently because I understand. That's all it is. That's all it is.
Yeah, that was good, Otis. Not to run y'all, but Money Boy gotta exit the building. I gotta handle some business.
Handle your business, don't we all? Peace to you. Peace to you.
All right, talk to y'all in a minute.
I'm about to go myself in a little bit. What you got going on, MW? He must be on the phone or something, taking care of some business. Everyone good though? Everybody okay? Where you at, MW?
I hear you, Otis. I see you out there. I've been sitting right here.
Oh, okay. I know you was taking care of something.
Yeah, I was at the same time. I'm back. I've been on here for a minute.
Yeah, hour 42.
Yeah. Trying to get up off here, get something done.
Yep.
Trying to get up off here, get something done. I hear all the remedies and shit going on over there. Motherfuckers should be getting a lot of shit done today.
I'm working on something as we speak, as usual. But yeah, get something done, you guys, for real.
Mm-hmm. Alrighty then. Until next time, y'all. Peace and love.
Peace, everybody, for real. Peace to the gods. Have a great day. Have a great day. It's almost noon here in the Midwest. So it's 1 o'clock somewhere, and it's still early on the West Coast, probably like 9, something like that. But get up, get something done. Until then, peace, you guys. Peace.
Peace.